Okay, so this thing came up about cruising related to Carnival and John Heald, and so it sounds like their staff is getting a little bit worse about calling out customers for things. And so this was kind of one of the things that I was met with a little bit was especially, oh my, I'd say it's more so they call out the customers on social media than on the cruise ship. So on the cruise ship, they just kind of blend in a lot of times as though they're not there, even though they're always in your face asking for a drink, asking if you want a drink and stuff like that. And for me, I'd always say, is a drink free? And they'd be like, no. And I'm like, okay, no, I don't want it. If it's not free, I don't want it then. But I always ask the same question, is the drink free? Now, one of the things on, for example, when you post on social media, like on Facebook or in the Facebook groups related to John Heald and Carnival, their people are quick to jump all over you if you say that you don't want to pay tips. And then they say, well, the background people who work in other places, they're not getting tips. Now, they're just assuming that all Americans are paying tips for everything. Now, the last I knew, it's been over 5 years since I've cruised now, and I'm sure the prices have gotten more expensive from when I cruised. But I know that they had the drink package. It was like $800 if you wanted it, which I never bought it because it was too expensive. So it was like $400 per person. They wouldn't let you just buy one and do halvesies, even if you had someone who was in your cabin with you. They wouldn't let you do that. So that wasn't something that we ever did. And so the tips was an additional $300. That was above and beyond parking, which parking could get expensive, anywhere from $70 for the week up to maybe $150, $160, just depending on where you parked at. So we never parked at the cruise terminal because of the fact that at the cruise terminal it was more expensive there. And so a lot of times they would have the hotel parking places where then you would cruise on from, you'd park your car at the hotel and then they would watch it. And so then they had a bus system in a lot of places that would take you to the cruise ship. But on social media, they are quick to jump all over you on John Heald's Facebook page. They are quick to jump all over you and point out how you're wrong as a customer for not wanting to pay tips and not wanting to pay higher prices, and how Americans are privileged with all this stuff. And it's like, why bother?